Here in Markham, we have over 100 different languages. Can you imagine? We are the most diverse city in all of Canada. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you very much, because when I came to Canada in 1969, the only language I spoke was English. And I continue to speak only that language, well, with some French. It's nice to see we keep the culture, and we want to ensure that our younger generation keep the culture. In order to do so, we need to have Tamil classes. We need to have the culture, the dancing, even the food preparation. We need to incorporate that in our schools. But in order to do so, we need to have a strong voice here in the city of Markham and Markham Thornhill. Now, I'm here today with my husband, Tim Armstrong. We've been married for over 28 years. We've got 4 children and 5 grandchildren. I've been living in Markham for about 30 years now. I know the area. I used to be a former regional councillor, so I know what it's like to be a Markham Thornhill resident, and I know what it's like to be a visible minority. Because when I came here, this entire room would be only one type, and I would be the token. I would be the visible minority, and I know what it's like. So today, we can actually celebrate. Canada is mosaic. We're here because we have our own culture, and we're supposed to maintain that culture. But I find that it's not happening. It's not happening not the way we want it to be. Crimes have increased, racism continues, and we need to stop that. But in order to do so, we need to educate the public at large about what is taking place. I am running for Markham Thornhill to be your Ontario Liberal candidate. But let's divorce ourselves from whether I'm a Liberal, a Conservative, or an NDP. But as an individual, I look around and I see all of you. You came here because you want to better your life. And in order to do so, we need to have people in places where they can make a difference for us. As a lawyer for 30 years, and a recipient of 3 Jubilee medals for 30 years of community work, I have been serving the community at large. I want to serve you in Markham Thornhill as your voice. The voice we have right now is a voice, but is it strong? No, it's not. We need someone who can really advocate and is passionate about the issues, and that will represent us. Now, my great-great-grandparents are from Madras and UP, Uttar Pradesh. So we went from there to Trinidad to here. I came in 1969. And I look at myself and I look at all these beautiful ladies with the saris and everything, and I say, I wish I had the environment that will allow me to do so. But I didn't. And I applaud each and every one of you for taking the time to do so, because we need to maintain that culture. That's what today is, to celebrate, not to discriminate, to celebrate. And right now, you can vote tomorrow. It's advanced voting. You can vote at the Amin Community Center. And I'm asking you to put me in because I know I can make a difference. I really do know I can make a difference, but I need you to help me. I'm not saying that the existing MPP is not a good person. I am saying we need change. We need a strong voice, because right now we have an election that's called a year and a half early, costing us $189 million, when that could be going into our system right now to help us. Each and every one of you, you're no good if you don't have health. And right now, the Ford government is saying we want a 2-tier system, which means that you don't have to pay for something. Instead of waiting 6 months, we're trying to see if you can get surgery done as soon as possible. We don't want you to have to wait. Hallway medicine, do you know what that is? Someone who goes in the emergency, can't find a room, 5 days in the hallway and they're being treated. Why is that? So we could be millionaires, we could be professionals, we could be ordinary people, but if we don't have the health, that's no good. And that's what the Ontario Liberal Party is trying to do, to say enough is enough, we don't want a 2-tier system. All of us will get sick at some point, because that's just the way life is. But we need a healthcare system that will support us. So I'm asking you to help me to make that difference. Doug Ford, you know what? Very good likelihood he's going to get back. Friday, I want to be the voice. I want him to be accountable to us. I want to stand up. Our schools are overcrowded. We don't have enough teachers. They're underpaid. The classrooms, we don't have the one-to-one luxury that we did have when kids had that personal attention. We don't have that. And there's a lot more. The crimes are increasing. Do you know what it's like you're driving, and then all of a sudden someone can come and knock on your door or just beat you up and take your car away? Like, why is that happening? Now, this was really funny when I heard this. The police, and then they retract that statement, but you know what they said? If you got a really nice car, so leave your car keys at the front of your house, so the robber is not going to come into your house to look for it, because they'll grab your keys and go. That's not safe. Then why did I work so hard to get a car and then somebody to just come and steal it? Our institution is not intact to keep the criminals in there, and we have to spend money in. So there's so many things, and I want to be your voice. Whether the Ford government continues or not, we need a strong voice here. And I'm asking you, as someone with the culture that I share with you and I'm learning with you, please vote for me on February 27 or tomorrow at the advance. Vote Nirmala Armstrong. Thank you so much. And you won't see me just once a year. You'll see me all the time, like I've been coming to your events. You'll always see me. So thank you. Thank you. So, and I bought a little cake, I hope you don't mind, to celebrate, because it is something worth celebrating. It's 25 years of keeping this. And I thank each and every one.